us, the mountains represent home. Being a Tibetan refugee, we don't have a political home that you can point out in a map. But when you see the mountains, you know, oh, that's where home is. My family is from the eastern part of Tibet. In the 1950s, my father fought against the Chinese occupation and my family was forced into exile. I was raised in Nepal. At the age of 10, we moved to New York seeking political asylum. Nepal is a small country on the map. However, for us, it's a vast country. Time and space is measured through foot travel. The land itself has a lot of spirit and energy. It's beautiful, and there's a lot of energy to do good work. After the Civil War ended, I had my first chance to go back to Nepal when I was 17. I visited Kiling village in Upper Mustang, the remote region in northwestern Nepal. When I spoke to the community members, they brought up problems of erratic precipitation, depleting water resources, and due to the effects of climate change, food security was becoming an increasing problem.
I still remember when I was small, I was a shepherd, and then I saw the stream water from the glaciers. But now, in 2014, when I went, totally different. All the stream water dried up.
A lot of young people in the community were migrating to India and Kathmandu. So when I talked to the community members, it seemed like to mitigate all these issues, the best idea was to build a greenhouse. The locals wanted the greenhouse to be part of the school, part of the curriculum. They needed a proper food source, but also something that would promise some type of future for the children. I was just 17 years old. I didn't have resources, so I partnered with Ngawang Gurung, who's a local from Kiling, and he introduced me to Maitri Ratna Nepal, a non-profit based in Kathmandu.
First I met Tsechu, and then I was very happy to share what's all inside my mind about this sustainable development, and she had the same vision.
So with funds from Rubin Foundation, we started revising several blueprint plans, a greenhouse that fits with local landscape, and a greenhouse that can survive in that type of climate. By late 2013, we had a plan set. Finally, in early spring 2014, we were able to break ground. The locals got so excited and inspired. While the greenhouse was still in construction, the locals started planting all these vegetables outside of the greenhouse. Construction of the greenhouse just ended. This fall, the community will start planting its first crops. This winter, we will see the results.
There are many projects where there's an initial investment and the thing collapses. What's fantastic about Tsechu's project is that it draws on ongoing community resources to assure that it's sustainable.
Communities like Mustang have existed for centuries, and it has a very rich history. These communities are vulnerable and endangered by the effects of climate change. The only way these communities can move forward is if we build sustainable models for local ownership and expansion of community rights over their resources.